clean y'all off for a minute. Hold on. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to more Twin Wrestle Pod. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And this is my predictions for WWE Crown Jewel. Now, y'all know, if you're new to this channel, I don't typically watch WWE Crown Jewel shows at all. I can probably count on my fingers how many I've watched out of however many they had throughout the entire couple years they've had these shows here. I probably watched like 2, maybe 3, and that's probably pushing it. But that's very own shows of WWE and Crown Jewel. This would be the same. They got some good matches, and the thing working in its favor is that it come on like at 1 p.m. Eastern time. But I don't typically care for any of these shows, just based on the backstory, and I have a right to do so, just like everybody else do. So we'll see, man. We'll see what comes out of this. The card looks pretty decent. It's a 7-match card, which isn't typical for Triple H PLEs, right? Let's turn this one. Which isn't typical for Triple H's PLEs, but let's go ahead and go through a quick breakdown of this. I'm not gonna keep y'all here long. Knock this out so I can get to doing what I have to do. All right, man. So first match we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship matchup with the champions Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defending their tag team championships against the team of Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, Lash Legend, Jakara Jackson of NXT's Metaphor, and Damage Control's Io Sky and Kairi Sane. Now, out the butts, the team that's been the hottest out of everybody in this matchup is Damage Control's Io and Kairi. They have been having banger matches going all the way back to last month. Even the match where Kairi got busted open. Good match. And then for Io to just be on a tear that she's been on in recent weeks. Jade and Bianca hasn't really done too much. They teamed on NXT with, I think, Kalani Jordan or something like that on one of the shows on the CW. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson coming up from NXT to be on the main roster, just to give the casual fan a tease of how these superstars are. And now we have this Fatal 4-Way. Honestly, this Fatal 4-Way is designed for Chelsea Green and Piper Niven to take the fall. Can't really take them serious in a match like this. Granted, they are a tag team. They are former tag team champions, but they are in this match specifically to eat the loss. I will be surprised if any of these other teams eat the pinfall other than Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Because you don't want to do it with Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. I can see Jakara Jackson getting pinned, but they just not got it to the main roster, so it don't make sense to pin them. Damage Control, they're not going to get pinned. But this match can serve as an avenue to get the championships off Bianca and Jade, like they did at Clash of the Castle a few months back in the triple threat match with Unholy Union and the Pure Fusion Collective before they were the Pure Fusion Collective. So there's always that out. You can beat them without them actually physically being pinned, but we already been there, done that. Do you want to keep doing that? I don't think you do. So I'm going to take Bianca and Jade for the win and retain the championships. They're treading water with the situation, right? With these two holding the championships, but it's good in the sense that at least they have some gold around their waist, and then we have an impending storyline with them. All we got to do is get to the Royal Rumble, which is only 2 months away. So, or 2.5. It's like February 1st or 2nd, like something like that. But I'm taking Bianca and Jade for the win here. Next matchup, we got the triple threat with LA Knight defending his U.S. Championship against Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. LA Knight has beaten both of these guys in one-on-one competition for the U.S. Championship. I expect the same result here, with LA Knight picking up the win and retaining the championship by sneaking in and pinning one of the two. I think he'll probably pin maybe Andrade, maybe like a roll-up or something like that, and just play off Andrade and Carmelo hating each other that much and overlooking the U.S. Championship and not being focused on the goal. LA Knight just come in and pick up the scraps to retain the championship. I don't see neither one of these guys beating LA Knight. This will serve as another opportunity for them to take the championship off LA Knight without him having to be pinned for it. But with him just winning the championship back at SummerSlam, I don't think you want to take the championship off of him in a 3-month reign. It's not, you know what I mean? That's way too quick. So I'm going to take LA Knight in this one. Kevin Owens taking on Randy Orton. This is a match I can see not going to a decisive fall, actually. I can see Kevin Owens losing by DQ, and I'll tell you why. He'll probably beat Orton to a pulp of his life, right? Being that Triple H has said he's protecting Orton from Kevin Owens, who we know Kevin Owens is a wonderful heel. And I can see Kevin Owens doing something to get himself DQ'd, just to further get more heat on himself and injuring Randy Orton in the process. Then you get to do a rematch with these guys at Survivor Series. And that's where Orton beats him at. Clean, possibly. But I don't think this is their one and only match. I think they're going to have more than just this match. But I'm going to take Orton by DQ. Kevin Owens getting himself disqualified on purpose. Just to bridge the storyline out even more. Because after this, you won't have nothing for these two to do. But it's going to have to be something involving Cody. So we got to see where that goes. But I'm going to take Randy Orton by DQ in this match. I don't think we're going to get a clean finish in this one. Big Bronson Reed taking on Seth Rollins. Now, Bronson Reed has been the best thing that's been on Monday Night Raw for a very long time since he took out Seth Rollins back in July after Money in the Bank and destroyed him with them 6 tsunami splashes. Wonderful booking by Triple H when it comes to Bronson Reed. I think it should be more the same, man. Seth Rollins don't lose nothing with the loss here. Bronson Reed gained that much more with the win here. And I think this is going to be the first of many matches between him and Seth Rollins. Evidently, we already know Seth Rollins going to get the overall. He's going to win the war, right? But Bronson Reed should win his first match. And then Seth Rollins should come back and win the next, probably. Whether it's at Survivor Series or, at the Rumble. Maybe they split at Survivor Series and at the Rumble, Seth Rollins finally defeat this monster by eliminating Bronson Reed in the Rumble or something like that. But I'm going to take Bronson Reed for the win here. He should win this match. I'll be shocked if he loses this match. A match I don't really give 2 F's about, man. The Crown Jewel Championship match between Liv Morgan, who is the Raw Women's World Champion, and Nia Jax, who is the WWE Women's Champion on SmackDown. Both women are the heels. Honestly don't care about this match. I can see we're going to see the same formula with Tiffany Stratton coming out there playing the factor with a Money in the Bank briefcase. That's all I can see, man. In this situation, the numbers favor Liv Morgan, so I don't see how she doesn't win this match. I previously had Nia Jax winning this match, but I think with the numbers being on Liv Morgan's side, Liv Morgan will win. So I'm going to take Liv Morgan here. It's going to be a further miscommunication between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. So I'm going to take Liv Morgan here for the win. Another Crown Jewel match, which I don't really care for. It's going to be a great match between Cody and Gunther. We had a teaser of it at last year's Royal Rumble with him and Gunther doing the last 2. And when Cody came back from injury, the Rumble he first won. So we know how good these two can go in the ring. Now we're going to get a larger sample size of it. I haven't really been invested in this storyline. But like I told you guys a couple weeks back, man, I don't really care because this gives an avenue for the fans over there in Saudi Arabia to have something worth watching, right? So I don't really put too much credit in and saying that, okay, the previous Crown Jewel shows everything has been for something. The storylines haven't mattered. This is just something for that fan base, man. That's all this really is. That's all these Crown Jewel championships represents. So I don't really look that deep into it like everybody else have been. It's just a match for them to get a championship win. Something for them, something they can see without, you know what I mean? That's going to be monumental for them. That's all this is. So with that being said, I'm going to take Gunther for the win here. Gunther just won the King of the Ring last time they was here. Cody beat Logan Paul last time they were here. And I think Kevin Owens will play a factor in Cody Rhodes losing this match. And Cody don't lose none if he actually lose the match here. That just made Gunther's run that much more supreme, right? Because when it's all said and done, out of these two, who's going to be in the main event matches? Main events pay-per-views. Cody Rhodes, not Gunther. So why can't Gunther get that feather in his cap to say that he has beaten the other world champion on the other show and he is officially the crown jewel champ? So I'm going to go with Gunther on this one. It only makes sense. All right. Six-man tag. Roman Reigns and the Usos taking on the revamped Bloodline with Solo, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. It's gonna be a cool match. Don't really care that much to see it, honestly, if I'm being 100%. We definitely got some great players. You know, I love Jacob Fatu. Solo's cool. I like Tama Tonga. We had Jimmy J, and then we got the Tribal Chief for sure. I just hope these guys do not main event the show. They probably are, but I don't want to see them main event the show. But this can only go one way, and it should go the route of Solo and his Bloodline winning. If you're going to go to War Games, they have to win this match. Because if they lose this match, then there's no point. This storyline is done. So they should win this match, whether it be the numbers favor their side, which it actually do, as we can see on the screen. Maybe they have Hikuleo debut and he comes out and then he, costs Roman them the match. Whatever the case may be, the Bloodline must win this match. Just so we can get towards Survivor Series and we can get the War Games match between these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Bloodline and with them pinning Jimmy, but with help from somebody on the outside. I wouldn't say Tonga Loa because he be botching a lot of shit, so I wouldn't trust him in this situation like that. I'll have to say Hikuleo if he does debut. But that's going to be my predictions for Crown Jewel. I'll probably check in on the show, but I probably won't be watching it. I'll check in on certain things. My time be occupied elsewhere. But see you guys in the next video, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all go ahead and watch SmackDown if you're going to watch it and enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. I'm going to talk about Dynamite very soon. Probably drop tomorrow, but I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace out, bro.